Hello and welcome back to another edition of Check It Out. Okay friends, listen, we're gonna take a step back and do the basics of flying this awesome Sky Phantom drone. And we see in the comments that some people are struggling with this guy. So we're gonna give you some basic tips. And here's what they are. First of all, looking at the remote control and the first time that you're trying to fly this guy. So looking at the remote control, pushing up is going to make the drone go up. Pushing down will make it go down. The good news is after you push it up and get it to whatever height you want, if you let go of that, then it will stay at that height or close to it. So you're just going to press the button right here, which if you've seen our other videos, you know that button is just for takeoff and landings. And if you haven't seen our other videos, by the way, subscribe to the channel, hit the playlist. You'll see there's a whole bunch of videos on there. But we wanted to back up a step and do some more of the basics. So this guy will take it off for you. And if you want to go a little higher, you can just go like that. And then basically you're going to stop going up and down with it. Or at least that's what we do. Once we get it about 10 feet in the air, we just kind of leave it at that height. And then the next thing that this guy right here will do is if you turn to the left or to the right with this one right here, all that's going to do is rotate the drone. So it will actually spin the drone like this. And that's really important to know because it's intuitively you might think that this is going to make the drone go to the left or to the right. It doesn't. All it does is make it either spin to the right or spin to the left. So I like to think about this like a remote control car if you've ever driven one. And it's a lot easier to go forward than it is to back up. So if you're just starting out, some of the tips and tricks are the red lights flash at the front of the drone. And you can kind of think of it as if the camera is on, you'll see the red lights. Well, even if the camera is off, you'll know that the red lights are where the camera is, and that's the front of the drone. So when I go to take off, and I'm not as good as my expert 8-year-old son here, but when I go to take off, I always make sure I have it orientated or facing this way right here. So the green lights are actually the back of the drone, the red lights are the front of the drone. So if the drone started to spin like this in this direction here, and I wanted to get it back into so that it is the back of the drone's facing me and the front of the drone's facing away from me, then what I would do is just turn this guy right here, and that would make it spin back to here. And again, if this was a car, this would be the back tires and the front tires. So it makes it really easy for me to drive it, if you will. And then this guy over here is just going to make the drone either go forward, right? So pushing there is going to make it go away from me. Pushing it back will go back to me. And then, of course, this is going to be the left. So this will make the drone go here. And, of course, this button over here will make the drone go over to this side. So if you're struggling with the absolute basics, I would strongly suggest that you try to do this indoors somewhere. You're going to have to make sure you have enough room. We have higher ceilings, which makes it really nice for us. But it will help tremendously. We're still struggling with the outside, but we're absolutely loving this drone on the inside. So again, make sure the camera is facing away from you. And then think of this as back tires, front tires if you had a car. And then this guy right here, all it's going to do is spin it this way or this way. Try to keep those red propellers away from me is what I'm always thinking is those are like the front tires. And then I can just go left, right, or whatever I want to do, and then go up or down just a little bit. All right, guys, listen, we hope these videos are helping you out. We appreciate those thumbs up, those likes. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. We've got a whole bunch of these videos on our playlist, and if you wait to the very end right now, you're probably going to see some of the different videos pop up. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.